I'm gonna grab a drink. Let's do it.
Tylete was the only one that was not ready on that.
Yeah, it was full tap.
All right, let's do it.
Alright. Step 1. Unmute my game. Step 2. Load these thingies.
Step 3, profit.
I love it. Eos gives me a hug every time I eat a food.
Should I bring a board game with me?
Is there a particular board game that you are fond of?
Danmaku? Cough cough wink wink.
What?
Exactly.
I've been machinist for like the past 2 months on this fight. Or something.
That's back. Short. Thunderstorm. Twister's coming up. Twisters. Fury. Make sure you have an orb. Donuts. Chain lightning. Thunderstorm. Twisters. Second Fury. Grab an orb. Storm Cloud's coming after this. Maybe Chain Lightning.
Maybe not if we limit break.
It only does 2%. Make that like 1.
Whoosh.
Why do we get so many bracelets and not enough rings?
Uh, I actually did not have bracelets. I had to buy bracelets the other day. But I had a million necklaces and earrings. I agree that rings are a shortage. The answer is ostensibly, like, everybody needs 2 rings, so everybody needs both that ring and the other ring. There's no, like, I'm gonna best in slot a different ring.
Sometimes.
Look, every real class
Oh.
doesn't take a hit to main stat just to get, like, 50 more crit.
Feels bad when it's high spell speed.
High spell speed, low piety.
That's
I remember seeing 2 tome rings on a few DPS back when accuracy skill speed was a combination you could get.
Bard had it at the end of Stormblood, or maybe the second tier of Stormblood. It was 2 rings. One was the crafted one, pentamelded because of crit.
Oh yeah, pentamelded. Ugh.
Crit, because crit was so much of a thing for Bard. Like it procced all your stuff. So
Yeah, well,
now it's just a chance. Now we're just a black mage.
yeah, you just get your thunderclouds.
Unless you're bad at RNG like me.
at least they removed Gauss Sparrow, right? Right?
But well, yeah.
So they're no longer a bard mage, but
Well, Gas Barrel did something else in Stormblood, anyways. It's the thing that made your life confusing.
Wow.
No, it's the thing that makes all of your glamours ugly.
Well, you just well, everyone else I guess sees it, but I turned it off.
They took away the ranged casters in 4.0. Right?
Yes.
Yes, Stormblood
yeah.
got rid of both of the ranged classes having cast time on every one of their attacks.
Like Blue Mage cast time though, it was like really short, but still,
It's like Astro cast time.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
you
but
s-
still,
It wasn't even that bad. It was just
It wasn't.
awkward because, well,
They're used to not. They're used to bouncing around.
at all. So it was just a normal class that happened to have cast time.
Do you still have the weird heat system?
Mm,
it's
well,
even
kind
weirder.
of, yeah.
Different.
No, it's better.
Yeah, because it used to proc automatically when you didn't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you would use cooldown to like
On
to
cooldown?
not there, so you would. Well, in Stormblood there was a button for cooldown, so you wouldn't like hit it when you didn't want to be there. But so dumb. That was
Yeah.
You're playing a game of chicken with your heat.
a little bit. This one's better, way better.
Yeah, the easy way to explain the heat system is it's gone from being a pain in the ass for questionable results to basically being inner release every 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's good. And it gives you something to do.
Not as good as inner release though.
Is not.
Well, I make the comparison because you press one button 5 times very, very fast.
Well, that's true.
Except it's actually 3 buttons 5 times each very, very fast. I exaggerate, but not very much.
They managed to achieve it with the new technology of skills that are not on the global cooldown that have a different global cooldown. Or, as they put it in the game, does not share a recast timer with other skills.
Carrot, you ready?
No. My sister was bothering me right before raid.
Ah.
Okay. I've now put away the thing. I'm ready. I'm gonna try to fuck up my opener.
What?
I need to learn a new opener, and I'm just gonna mess it up. Full stop. I'm just gonna mess it up.
Aerostorm. First set of tethers coming up soon. Strike spark.
Three.
Second tethers.
Did I have one?
Apparently.
Yep.
Yeah, this is
Sorry.
hard to jump with it somehow.
Oh, and I noticed that.
Damn it.
That was the wrong spell.
Oh, I have fucking. Oh my god, I have the Ifrit buff. No wonder. Well,
Go back towards the Ifrit. I have the Garuda buff. So, no damage for me.
For Parstay.
Oh well.
You're going for golf score. Come on.
Thanks, healers up north. DPS out. Sure. Or AoE, then Ferrostorm repairs. Strike spark.
Four.
I'm fine. Get in. Get behind. Garuda stuff. Darn it.
Are you in like an overlap or something?
No, I got hit by the center AoE. I was greedy.
Okay, it's all turned off. I think gloves are a myth.
I need the chest piece. I get rid of this stupid thing. I didn't even pentameld it.
What's that?
I just want to clarify or make sure I know this is correct. In the colors phase, when we each get our own colored AoE, if they're the same color, we can stack them, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
You do take extra, but
But
it's
not a
not
lot,
lethal.
right? Cause it's,
Yeah.
okay. Because it's like tight up in there sometimes. So I just want to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah, you just don't want to stack.
With an opposite
be
color.
in the yeah.
Okay.
went to Boudin today. I didn't realize that they gave me a little dish filled with horseradish. Oh, jeez.
What is the officer problem?
But I didn't realize it until after I'd eaten my sandwich.
Oops.
I was pissed that I didn't put any on.
Red is first. Red is going to be first again. And of course, you would be backwards. Check the colors.
I'll go into
White.
the back.
Red is white. Red is going to be black now. Stay on your colors. Wow, I really liked you today, Slender.
Wish I could say the same.
I love the part of my rotation where I just cast.
Stay away from people taking orbs.
I'm going secondary.
Come on. Stack up.
Kelly, do you go second?
Yes.
Okay.
More fine.
I can grab that. Or not.
Or the fight's over. Thanks.
Yeah, that's a real awkward spot to end the fight. I'm like, I can't push my buttons now. Nope, gloves don't exist. Completely fabricated.
That could be decent.
I'm going to the bathroom.
All the better to build up.
Yikes!
Yep. Front. East west. Away. In.
Double.
Check your stacks.
Nope. I died. Definitely got clipped by that con. Hang on a second. I need to shut down some stuff here. Had us doing a Japanese partner meeting, and I was pretending to pay attention.
Front. East west again. away. Out. Check your stacks. Then if you need to. Somebody's sidekick. Got the Cardinals. Stack.
That was as bad as good as I've ever done this.
Does anybody know what the percentage was at?
69.
He need to learn to focus.
Yeah.
Shit, we finished that before Near's tether went off.
I wonder if that's on a timer.
Absolutely on a timer. Whoosh.
Stack up. LB.
See, that's what not healing at the beginning of the fight let us do. We're gonna Kefka the shit out of this.
Blue is at B. One. 4. Check your timers. Ice coming up. Front back.
I can get someone to.
Nope. Oh, yeah, I did, but I can't use it there.
Tiny heals.
Get your regiment. Just move. Don't do anything. Alright, that's fine.
Knockback mirrors.
You
I need a provoke. I need a provoke.
I did already.
How could you possibly?
Oh, the shirk. Oh, we are super bad.
Scale from 1 to 10. We're fucked.
I completely forgot that Shirk reduces your immunity.
It's like I'm not just giving you; it's also taking.
I mean, like it's literally not once been a thing that I've even thought about this entire expansion because tanks generate so much more.
So much threat.
Like if I just had like 4 more global cooldowns, I would have regained health hate probably. Even though I gave up like 25% of mine.
I mean, I guess I could have shirked back to you.
Well, you'd have to do the provoke shirk thing, right?
Well, I mean, even if
Sorry,
'Cause I was
provoke,
at top.
Shirk, provoke.
because my provoke was down because I had used it, and his provoke was your provoke down?
Yeah, because I had died. So that was the whole problem is we both died. So when I got up and I shirked, or I provoked, it just barely put me ahead of Carrot. Which would not have been a problem if I hadn't shirked you. To make sure that you were main tank during the wings. Otherwise, we would just die from other stupid reasons.
Sorry for the delay. Starting the countdown. Behind. East-west again. Get ready to look away. Get out. Check your stacks. Behind. North south. Away. Out. Stacks. Get in. Side pitch. Enter Cardinals. stack.
Nearest, don't do this to me.
That's my fault. Yeah, sorry.
Alright, well I have no Enochian stacks and no anything, so this might be a little...
Yeah, sorry.
I will try to stun the first Aquas.
Turns out I need those things.
If we wipe, I need to wash my hands before the next pull, and I've forgotten to every time. Got it. I don't have enough time during this cutscene, but I want to.
Only 30 seconds to wash your hands.
The travel time to and from the bathroom and drying off is 50 step.
Back in the middle. Blue is MB. 4. 3. 2. Check your stack. Ready for ice. From back. Stack on the butt. Move.
Knockback mirrors. A or B, ways.
Ready to turn away? What?
Look away again. Get ready for in or
Darn
out.
it.
It's out.
I'm gonna be dead.
Get ready for another in or out. Out.
Out first. Let me get out, please. Whew. Numbers. I don't know how I didn't get a damage down there. Move.
I may or may not have benediction during the end.
Move.
Middle. In the middle of the boss. Nice look. Two stacks will be in the middle.
Stack. Spread.
Then get your 8 waves.
Stack not soon. After this mirror. Don't move for the first. Move for the second.
I need him up quick. We're okay.
We are not swapping sides. Same stop.
Oh crap. Oh, I shoot at the wrong time. No, it's fine.
PS1.
A little.
I do not have this next
Back up.
LB as soon as we have the direction. Actually, LB now. Just kill a bucket.
Nice.
Midori, you needed the chest.
I do.
Can we do something with this sword where whoever wins it
Okay.
also gets the shield?
Have you rolled on neither?
I have not rolled on either.
Okay, just roll on the sword, and don't roll on the shield. And then whenever we find out who wins the sword, everybody else pass the shield. All right, let me pass the shield before you pass on the shield. All right. Please let Tam have that shield. Holy shit, I don't want to have the. It's split up.
It's a good thing you mentioned your plan early because I had rolled a 96.
On the shield?
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 93 on the
Yeah.
sword.
I was thinking about it earlier, and that's why I was like, I'm not going to roll on it just for that reason.
Oh man, we also have time to get in some polls and tea. It's tea time, but I'm gonna wash my hands because I said I was gonna.
All right, Midori, you got weapon and chest. We're expecting orange parses starting next week.
You're funny.
I want to see Parsons.
You're funny.
Mine were total shit on all the fights because all the fights that we cleared, I think, were ones that I died on, except maybe 3.
1 and 3 might be good, but 2 and 4, no. 4 might be higher than normal, but still, we didn't get the 10%. And there's like 20 seconds where I was down because of the stupid stun.
Yeah, missing the buff was entirely my fault. I kind of just heard a scrambled staticky noise when you were calling it.
You murdered
And
placeholder.
I didn't trust my own judgment tonight, so
Let's get some logs posted. Can't make anything worse than what I already have, right?
Okay, I think I might still have my older gear.
I'll take it. That was definitely my best Shiva.
I died in the first one.
Yeah, you had the orange static debuff.
Oh, that's right. I didn't die from it. Yeah. Yeah, Tam and I both did nothing in the second fight.
It was like,
Because of course that's the one with Claire on.
clink, 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 clink. What is happening? Why is it clicking so much?
Does anyone know on the like expansion All Stars what the symbols on the bottom are supposed to mean? I know that there's like the one on the left looks like trials, which apparently I don't have. I only have 3 posted logs for this expansion's trials or something. And what is this? Eden's vs. Savage. It says 2 out of 4. I don't know what that. Why would it be 2 out of 4? Do you have to have a certain number of kills to qualify for something?
I don't know.
Maybe your first kill has to be within a certain time period.
What are you looking at, Carrie?
I'm just looking at my, like, if you go to your page, the page for your character. Actually, no, I think I know what it means. I think that's showing of the different classes that you've done it on, maybe? No, that couldn't be it. No, that's not it at all. I haven't done this on anything but summer. I don't know. But it says Eden's Verse 2 out of 4. And it says Savage Trials 3 out of 6.
Maybe you only have posted for 3 out of the 6 trials.
But we've definitely posted for 4 out of the 4 Eden's Verse. Alright, well, anyway. That's the thing.
Give me a minute.
I'm gonna guess that Tylete won the mount since that's the only time I've ever seen anyone on the mount is immediately after winning it.
Yeah, I'm sure Nearest is kind of pissed. He rolled a 98.
I must have just left before that thing rolled because I don't see it in my log.
Yeah, me either. I must have too.
Like we were spending so much time talking about the sword. I mean, I wasn't gonna beat a 98 or a 99, so that's okay. 5
get it
more
eventually.
weeks. I'll get sometime in the next 2 months.
Honestly, if I'm going to be pissed at anything on the loot in that fight, it's that I've in all 4 weeks, yet to roll out of the 30s on the weapon.
Yikes. Hey, Taylor, you thought any more about the crit thing?
I think you should be more specific. You should say,
About who
have you
knows what I
considered
mean?
switching to Dragoon?
Yeah. I just
Uh,
want to know what I should pop this copper on. I guess. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. They'll have crafted gear for the next tier, anyways, right? So.
It's
well,
only an issue if you want to do it in T. Well, I
well,
guess the weapon
you'll
doesn't matter.
also keep in mind if we follow the thing we've done before, which is stop at 8. Well, we need to do 10 kills. Now this stop at 8 crap. We need our.
Of course.
Mhm.
You will have a second weapon since you've won a weapon and a chest.
But I
So
have 3 ranged glasses.
I don't think what class you open the coffer on is going to be relevant for the next patch.
That's a good point. I forgot about crafted things. I got the relic on all 3, but I don't think. But then it'll be bad.
I mean, it's already bad.
It's better than what I was wearing before.
285?
5, yeah.
385? 485? 585. 585. Last call. No, it's yeah, the 480. A full 20 eye levels below the coffer weapon.
Okay. I'll look at the tone things. Or you could just say screw everybody and go samurai.
The selfish melee.
Just be like, screw you guys, I'm going samurai.
super greedy.
What about going like machinist, dancer, black mage, summoner? Eh?
That does not cover
We
all
need a
of the
stream.
classes.
A melee?
We lose
We lose a
like
percent.
1%. We lose 1% of all of our stats. Also,
Interesting.
rocking like not the highest DPS classes in the game.
4 ranged. New
It's
meta.
not what you would call the optimal comp.
But having 4 ranged means you can do some really dumb strats.
You know
You're
what?
not
You know what,
wrong.
Kanata? You know what, Kanata? It sounds like you should log in on Fridays and start playing. Because if you want to talk about dumb strats with
yeah.
all ranged casters, that's exactly for you. I got these lemon marionberry muffins, and they are excellent. It's like the correct balance of fruity and tart. But all muffins are crumbly, and that is a problem.
Are they gluten free?
No, but all muffins leave crumbs.
Oh, I thought you said like crumbly, not like crumb. Oh no. Next level crit strat, guys. 2 tanks, 1 black mage, 5 scholars.
But chain stratagem doesn't.
I mean, it's not really a next level crit strat unless you're using a monk.
Why
Oh,
not?
placeholder's going monk.
Why not just
For
go
maximizing crit chance, you better be.
5 warrior, 100% crit.
Make me want to. It's only at 15.
Look, if this were Stormblood, I would actually buy a 6 warrior party. Like, I believe during Stormblood, a 6 warrior party, even in endgame content, was viable.
4 warrior, 4
Even-
paladin worked fine.
Well, he said 6 warriors, so.
Yeah, just straight up 6 warrior I've never seen, but I can believe it.
You
But
know,
yeah, you have
at
the
healer.
the man mode videos from Heavensward.
Doing.
Yeah, they were repeated in
13?
Stormblood too.
It
Eight.
was 8 tanks.
8 warrior, was it? T13?
Did you figure out if it's better to just have our gear synced down?
I think it is better for your chest and legs.
Huh, okay.
It's kind of a wash unless you specifically need the substats. Like,
Well,
if you need a certain crit rating to not be garbage, then yes.
what I'm
You
saying
would
is,
have
like,
to be under the 50 damage or 50% crit damage bonus to not get more out of main stat over the crit, even if you went down a tier.
oh, sorry, I should say, well, no, wait. Book, sorry, weapon, you definitely want the 475 weapon. Because your other weapon is going to sink down to 475 and not have the 2 slots of materia. I'm pretty sure for all of the accessories, the 470s are going to be better because you're only going to gain a couple points of main stat and you're losing up to 120 substat. Same for the belt. For head, chest, gloves.
Why would the weapon lose its materia slot?
If you're using something above 475.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I have my 475 weapon, so.
Right. I mean, we all should.
I don't know what I did with mine. I can't find it.
I mean, we can go do that if you want.
I guess.
It's Titan, right? Hmm.
Yeah, that's brownie time. I don't remember anything about
I
that.
was trying to remember.
Well, how many pages do you have?
Is that Descent?
No,
Yes.
Sepulture.
Descent is 2.
I don't think I have any. Yep, I don't have any. I think I had 2 at the end and just tossed them. I don't think this is going to be our biggest problem right now, so I'm not too worried about it right now. We can always go back and get it later.
Well, now you can search it.
Actually, I do have that somewhere. Who has
Is it equipped to a retainer? Probably
Uh,
not, since you probably don't have a Gunbreaker retainer.
There it is. I put it on a different retainer from the one that I would normally put it on. That's probably why I didn't see it. Of course, it's not melded, but whatever. I can do that later.
I mean, you could just meld it. It's a lot faster than 8 runs of tight.
Well, I meant I could do that later tonight.
I mean, if we did it. If we did it, we'd just let him have the coffer, wouldn't we?
He has the weapon. That's not the issue.
I know, I'm just saying. But, like,
Yes, we would just let him
that
have
is-
the
we wouldn't
that
do it
is
8
true.
times. Like, we wouldn't make
We
him
would
do
do
it
it
8 times and
exactly
roll on
one
it.
time.
Good luck.
I'm not ready. I was switching around my gear.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Oop. Unfortunate.
I definitely messed that up, but
I killed my doll.
make it things. I see. Oh no, that's not correct. Careful. Oh, that's probably also not correct. Ah! I've forgotten everything since last week.
I did it again. I'm so upset.
Guess that was 25%. I think I can do it without using dots, but that's I apologize now for the trial and error. Mostly error. wall?
Nope.
Never give up. Never give in.
I prefer going out on my own terms. Every time that happens, I think we will fight.
Why is Cam there?
I took a lot of damage twice in a row.
Oh, you take 2 tethers?
No. I took a tether and an auto.
Back in the stack.
Well, everything.
Oh, I need to get over here, and it's no good.
So many protein waves.
Protein waves. I need to get my, what is it, gains on. Yes, gains.
Think how many protein shakes you can make out of this guy.
I was gonna say, like, instead of being called Jigglybutt, we should have called him Protein Shake.
The ultimate Embro liquids.
And he should have had an attack, or I should say his attack with the magnets and stuff should have been called Electrolytes.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can seriously view a gelatinous mass of Crystal Pepsi as a health drink.
Yeah, I missed the add on that. Love the Is it not in?
Oh
It's
no!
not in.
Everything is bad!
Just gonna need to heal extra hard.
No, he
Nope.
just died.
I forgot to home gang.
Among other things that went poorly.
I thought you hit the wall.
Yeah, I mean, he pushed me into the wall. That's what happened.
That's what the home yang stops.
Yep. Not me from dying, from going to 0 HP.
My screen turned off. Okay, it's back.
Fucking.
I saw Slinta die, and I was like, "Oop, better die myself."
Don't know what that was.
I just took lethal damage.
No, like my screen turned off.
Hopefully nothing. That reminds me, I need to order a UPS because PSE has been pretty garbage lately. Like, middle of a summer day, clear skies, nothing happening, power goes off for like 2 minutes. It even like took a whole 6 weeks to go up and down the block upgrading our equipment.
Oh, give me a break. I know my toes are big, but what the hell?
Hobbit feet.
Super.
How do I take that video?
Guy's super handsy.
Is it grabbier than a band teacher? Does that thing where it comes up behind you and starts rubbing your shoulders?
Joe Biden?
Explosion?
Did I not get healed at some point? Or was I too far away?
We're in the middle.
My heals were delayed by about half a second. That might have been it.
This is
That
ultimate.
said, you don't usually die after the after that. You usually die from the buster if you're going to explode.
Nobody is allowed to make even a half-second mistake for 15 minutes straight.
There are points where it's okay.
You're right.
But for the most part, no half-second mistakes.
What?
Okay then.
Wanna make this part 3 times? Oh, sure,
Allow me to sort of cast myself into the wall.
One sec.
All right, somebody answer me this. 8 main stat or 120 debt.
Probably 8 main. Because
That
unless
was-
the relative value has changed, isn't it like over 30 points of a secondary to a main?
No, I don't know how that works anymore. Because, like, in here, I have 4,300 strength.
Way more than my 320.
Yeah, but you're measuring it. So, like, the secondary stats are, like, much smaller numbers. I know that they only count for a small percentage overall, but I guess you could explain it pretty easily, though, if the effect of the main stats is exponential. In other words, it's not linear, right? So if it's all tiered based, then I guess that could make sense. How maybe your first couple, your first 100 strength is basically only the equivalent of 1 or 2 substats, but as you get higher, they count for more. It would make sense the way that eye levels work. It just makes it really hard. You just can't use logic to predict it. Somebody has to have done the math. Because you look at these like min-max builds, and the optimal like min-max substats are like 6 to 8% better than no melds. So they're not nothing, but
Don't the difference. Never mind, it's too much math. I was just. Didn't they like not scale or they scaled differently or something? Or that's why. Like that was really important in A Realm Reborn and it's not anymore? Like.
Well, it's because
Well, they
they've
changed the formula.
boosted. Yeah, it rebounces every time they do a new expansion. So like when you went from 70 at the end of Stormblood to 71 at the beginning of Shadowbringers, even if your stats didn't change, the effectiveness of your stats dropped because you might have had 50% crit and 50% crit bonus damage at 70, and it could have dropped much lower just by turning 71.
All right, back.
That's lame.
So well, it's because if they didn't do that and it was the same scale the whole time, once you've hit the cap, you've hit the cap, and we hit the cap at the end of every expansion.
Yeah, it's either that or you end up very quickly reaching near 100% crit rate.
Yeah, but like main stat is a linear scale.
Yes,
And
determination.
it never changes.
Yeah,
No.
determination is also a linear scale, but its value was tweaked every expansion.
I don't think the main stat is linear, because if it was linear, then the math wouldn't make sense.
I believe determination was actually buffed in Shadowbringers, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. If it was relatively stronger than it was.
Try
The
this.
point is-
Try all 500 of left side pieces and all 470 accessories.
And I mean, It would still make sense. You also have to consider the relative defense of the things you're fighting and any level correction that might exist.
I'm gonna look up the math for, because they have all of the this stuff, but I think it's based off of. In fact, this is a very easy thing to check really quick. Yeah, it's based off of your attack power or attack magic potency, which is the stat that varies based on your main stat.
Everyone good?
You all hit ready.
Oh, he is so not in the middle. Is the Crystal Chronicles remake coming out for Switch?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Switch and Android and PC?
Oh
Or is
crap.
it PlayStation?
I distracted myself.
Yeah,
And cross-platform play. I feel like
Can't use my GameCube one.
it's going to be a little different because you had like your individual menus on your GBAs, and you don't have that with the Switch.
no, you have 4 switches. So everybody
4
gets
switches
their,
connected to a main switch.
there'll probably be a host, but if everyone has their own screen.
Well, like, I thought. I don't remember. I thought you could play the single player using the GBA as a controller.
Sorry, are we talking about the old version or the new one?
The old one.
Like, you could play using GBA as a controller on the original.
Yes. You had to have the cable for it. And multiplayer required
You had
it.
to have 4 cables for it.
And for GBA.
hope I don't have mechanics.
No, we're just dead.
Tell you, remember you banked right there, not left.
I was actually in the wrong spot as well because I thought we were wiping because we had no tanks.
Okay, on that one.
I definitely got hit by that second spray. I didn't see what happened there.
I got thrown off, so I am not sure if I was late to bring the hand back to the middle, but I'm pretty sure your hat died.
Is it like 20%? How did it die from 20%?
It looked like the explosion came from there.
Whatever reducible complexity is.
I mean, that's like an ad dying. Or a person dying, maybe. No.
I'm pretty sure it was an ad since I saw a Yagdal health bar go away, but don't know which one.
Like, if I could reduce Reactol's HP.
Probably a film with Kenny at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't remember my timing for that one.
It's the one where you have to drag them apart.
Yeah, I dragged them apart too late. Well, I dragged mine apart too late. Because I used to go off by what GCD I was at.
Well, in that case, there's a sound, which is the sound of the orb spawning. So
I don't hear that.
Maybe it's a dog whistle. Only racists can hear it.
all Olafels are bastards.
Anyways, what are you doing?
Getting in trouble.
Can't hit that. Also, you're super low.
Yeah, I see Silenta's down, so
Trap res.
And Solenta down is not as good as Phoenix down.
Blackhawk down?
Well, sometimes even Phoenix down isn't enough.
Oof. What?
She took one of my auto attacks.
That was an auto? It's like half my health.
Let's have that more shit.
It was more than half her health.
Yeah.
It's like tanking on the blue mage.
We were fine, and all of a sudden we weren't.
Either the ad died or it was too full.
That was my fault, I think. The timing is usually the doll's already being eaten right there, so we can't take damage, but I also do my steps right there. Standard step. So if the timing's off a little, he dies.
That will kill it.
But just think how you could hacks the parse by getting in a step and hitting all 4 dolls.
So that's not a timing I can adjust there because I had to wait for 2 balls to cross me.
I'll just watch better.
Wow, you're not telling somebody else to adjust? I don't think we do that around here.
Pretty sure my class always does.
One too many runs.
Too strong.
Come down to 1%, but it's not good when you have dots. It's okay, I just need to like bang into muscle memory exactly every GCD I need to hit for this entire phase.
don't have a good way of doing 5% to these things.
Scathe.
I think it would do like 4 or something. It's like, it's not enough. It's really annoying when they're at 30%. I don't actually know how to handle that. Maybe a
Yeah.
Blizzard 1?
2 scathes?
Saying Fire 1 does more than 30%.
Yeah, I think so.
Blizzard 3.
I think, yeah, I can Blizzard. I'll just have to cut a Fire Phase short when that happens, I guess. That's trap.
You're gonna be moving, maybe that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but
I don't understand why this build is supposed to be so consistent, and it never hit. I have 578 crit. Why is this a problem?
I have 380 spell speed. Get on my level.
I want to go crit build. At least it's more fun, if nothing else.
Yeah, until you accidentally kill your doll a bunch. That's not fun.
Well, if I can bank on a crit, it's way easier.
Problem with crits.
Oh. My eyes are glazing over.
Guns in your eyes.
a
I have
single
eyelid.
a single attack does 37,500 damage to me.
Ugh. 5 minutes. Just want 5 of your minutes. Let's get through this phase once.
Were we too close together?
No, you have nearly enough.
I know I didn't. I thought someone in my head.
No, I didn't have nearly enough. You had only 60k.
So let's talk just a little bit about that phase. Remind ourselves what's going on there. During that phase, I am popping Heart of Light and I am popping Nebula on myself. And then for the cascade at the end, I'm using Reprisal on the boss. So I don't have a whole lot more. I believe that's what we figured out we could get away with, as opposed to me using Super Bolide. I can switch over to using Super Bolide if we want. But it feels like there's so much AoE healing going out that theoretically I would think we wouldn't be too much of an extra burden.
There's not that much AoE healing going on.
Tam, when are you using your reprisal?
Nowhere right now.
Okay, well, could you get the cascades then? Because that's when the bosses are together, and you should be able to hit both bosses.
Sure.
Yeah, I can give one of you a cure 2 before the tethers go off, but not both, and Tetra comes off cooldown right after they hit you.
Also, as for Addle, I'm addling the first cascade. I assume placeholder, you're not using any place specific yet?
I'm supposed to use it on that one, but I'm having a hard time weaving it into my current rotation because it's different than when we first did this. But
Well, if you want to take the first cascade, or maybe we just don't addle the cascade.
the first one?
Yeah,
Do
the
we need
one when the hand spawns. Well, we used to need it.
I can do that one. That should be during my opener still, so it should be alright. I can weave it.
Then I'll save it. Like, which one is doing the AoE damage right then? Is it liquid or? It's
Yeah.
liquid, right? Okay, I'll
Hand
have to
doesn't do
switch
anything
targets to addle the liquid, but it should be fine. Assuming I don't fuck it up, because, you know, that's very real risk. Also, it's 10 o'clock.
All right, let's call it for tonight, unless people can stay. Tam, you said you were falling asleep.
No, I'm doing this half asleep already.
Yeah, no worry, feel free for that. The cascades aren't much of a big problem at all since they come at the end of it. The splashes are the more dangerous thing in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna do it for the first couple pulls. You guys were healing through it, so I didn't want to overheal, and I didn't want to nullify your heals. So, but if you prepare for it, then you guys can focus on the tanks.
Yeah, like in that phase, the splashes are not dangerous to the party. The splashes are only dangerous to the tanks.
Okay.
How much are they doing to the party?
Yeah, similarly, the cascade actually does damage to the party, but it's not dangerous in and of itself since there's no follow-up to it.
Does that mean I should wait till the end of the splashes, or?
Yes. Yes. Each splash does about 18 to 19,000.
Yeah, the big issue is that the tanks are still taking autos at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, it's actually almost not lethal damage. It does 120,000 total, and we have like 90. We have some shield, and even just a single AoE heal is enough to be enough. The problem is when you take that 90 on top of the tanks, on top of auto attacks, they kind of explode.
I won't reach the tanks though, so you guys have to.
Yeah.
Like, if I stand on the party, it's little, so it's very small. So
Yep.
Lawless-sized.
it seems like it.
Yeah, I'd say use it after all the splashes are done, as we're prepping for Cascade.
Yeah, we should still be alive since if I believe someone just said he's using Heart of Light there, and I'm using Wings because that covers everything through the cascade, so we should be fine.
Yep, we just need to get the tanks.
Like I said, I can give Cure 2 before the tether hits and Tetra comes off afterwards, so they should be... Well, if I just take responsibility for, say, Tam, he should be fine for the cascade if I do that.
Okay, then I can just take Santa. I can do a emergency tactics adload question mark.
How big is it?
Hmm?
How big is it?
It's the same as if I just did an upload. I think I
Yeah,
should
y'all.
just do an upload on you. It's tiny. It's dang it, I crit again.
No, I meant range. Like,
Oh, I have basically infinite range, 30 yawns.
Oh. I'm just asking because, like, there's the boss in the middle, and I've drugged the hand off to the side a little bit so I don't get hit by the second cone.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm like,
it's single target. But it only does about 25k. And you take, I believe, about 250 during that. And you have how much? About 170?
like
140? Yeah, thanks. Pretty spicy.
The only cooldown I have is either Nebula or. Yeah, they're my two biggest, but.
Yeah. Autos do about 30? That's not right.
So it seems like it's inconsistent. So the phase where they're separated, I was taking about 35,000 per auto. But once we bring them back together, I think I'm taking like 18,000. I don't know. It shouldn't matter whether they're together or not, but maybe there's auto attack phases and no auto attack or something.
Not, it might actually be easier if I heal Silenta, since he theoretically takes more damage since the hand doesn't have any casts.
Okay. Sure thing.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure that's largely a gamble, but I do know Scholar doesn't exactly have any equivalent to Cure 2 spam.
It can spam it once, and then it's sad. Also, Cure 1 or Physic is worse than Cure.
I thought it was the same as Cure 1.
Nope, Physic is 400.
Yeah, that's Cure 1.
Cure 1 is 450.
Pretty sure it was 400. Cure 3 is 550.
Not anymore. Oh, Cure 3, yes.
Cure 3 is still 550, but Cure 1 is 450, and Cure 2 is 700.
Cure 2 did not used to be 700, so.
Cure 2 has been 750 as long as I can remember.
750?
It was, I think, it was either 600 or 650. Maybe that changed with, like, Stormblood.
I don't remember the Heaven's Word potency. In Stormblood, when I actually was trying to do the math to explain efficiency, it was only barely less efficient than Cure 1.
Okay, so I was doing a little bit of research, super scientific research, and the thing that goes up by some exponential-ish scale is the amount of main stat that you get on a piece of gear at a given item level.
Mm-hmm.
So, you left the party where I was typing this stuff out, but for instance, the 475 book gives you 1.145 main stat per item level, whereas the 505 book is giving you 1.255, so it's like an extra tenth of a main stat per item level, and this seems to be consistent going down. So main stat basically translates directly, that is your attack potency, attack power, or attack magic potency, right?
Yeah, same number.
Right. And that is a linear multiplier to the damage formula. It takes your weapon damage times your attack power times the potency of the attack times your debt formula times your tenacity formula, whatever. Actually, it might not actually be linear, because that function itself might not be a linear function. I need to figure out how it calculates damage, or how it calculates the damage multiplier from attack power. So I will get back to you on that.
So I checked, and yes, I was just wildly misremembering Cure 2. I'm terrible with details. Cure 1 did get buffed, though. It used to be 400.
Yep.
I don't know when they made that change, because I legitimately don't pay attention to Cure 1.
What happened at the same time that Cure 2 got buffed? I think that they just buffed single target skills a little bit during some maybe late Heaven's Word or with Stormblood. With Stormblood would certainly be my guess. But
Okay, here's the formula. I'm gonna just write it out. So it's mostly linear.
yeah, okay.
Once you get like significantly above 292, which we are, like that AP minus 292 divided by 292 is kind of meaningless.
I do like their little scaling factors, though. Plus 100 divided by 100. Well, I guess it's 125 times this plus 100 divided by 100.
Definitely sounds like you're sending an SOS or something in Morse code.
Nearest
That's
is
really
like-
funny. It's like sending
Well, I
Morse
actually
code out to the
Morse
troops.
code, but that's actually just me chewing my fingernail because I'm thinking. Well,
No,
not
it's
tapping.
your mic sensitivity is like super sensitive. Like we're not even getting any noise, just the white noise coming through your hot mic. But it goes on and off sporadically.
Yeah, I normally have it muted because of that.
Direct message me your address. I will mail you a headset. Tell me if you want USB or, I guess, audio jack.
I see the site. Main stat. Pending research. Dang it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing that is important that I have at least demonstrated is that it does not grow linear with each tier. It is going up by a some sort, like, I'm sure if we plotted all of the points with all of our various pieces of gear, we could fit a curve to it.
So that's for the attack power. To be clear, do you know that it's the same for? It's not a stepwise function for the substats, because I thought those were.
So the stepwise functions each have their own different calculation, and they are stepwise in the sense that they're usually rounded to like 3 decimal places or something. So like direct hit until you get 0.1% in direct hit, it does nothing.
Oh, well, I'm not talking about the rounding. I meant the fact that at 70 versus 70,